Okay. You can take very long breath 10 times again to relax your body. Let us do 1, 2, 3. Breathing in, breathing out. 1. Breathing in, breathing out. 2. Okay. Keep practicing. Take very long breath 10 times. And let yourself feel the sensation of your breath. Please remember that you are just an observer. You just to be aware, to be mindful of your breath. Okay. Okay, so if you're done, you can get up. Hello. Very good morning. Okay. Just be friends, okay? Just simply. Ants? Any ants bite you? No. Yeah? Sorry, they have to leave also. Okay. I feel that you are already tired, yeah, because any session in the morning you had? What kinds of program you had in the morning? Sorry? Yeah? In the morning? Okay. Okay, so you have to sit again. Now we are going to do we call it gratitude meditation. Okay, we call it. But before that, would you mind stand up? Stand up, please. Mindful, careful. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can close your eyes. Try to be mindful that think that you are standing. Just feel your feet. So the focus point is your feet touching the floor. And you have to focus your mind over the sentences again. And try your mind to feel that meaning, the meanings of the sentences. I am grateful to be who I am. I am grateful to be born as human. I am wholeheartedly and kindly grateful to my parents for giving me birth, life. I am grateful to my country where I live. I am grateful to those who raised me up, and as well as who pushed me down. I am grateful to the failure and success in life. I am grateful to ups and downs in my life, because they are parts of my life to become who I am now. I am grateful to my parents. I am grateful to my friends. I am grateful to be born as human. I am grateful to what I have. I am wholeheartedly grateful to my own life. I am grateful to ups and downs in my life. Train your mind to accept everything happening in your life. Wholeheartedly, no judgment, but accept with kindness, accept with gratitude. Okay, so thank you. You can sit down. Okay, so we have another 1 hour, and I know that it's a new thing for you, and it's not that familiar to practice. But as I have explained earlier, our mind is like a balloon, in the wind. It is blown by external circumstances. And we, as I said, we never train our mind and learn how to accept whatever we have in life, or to be openly accept anything that we have, or to be grateful, or just to be happy with whatever we have, or to be content. That is why, like, we have many frustration, we have many anxiety, we have depression. Why is this going on? I don't want the sun to rise. I want to sleep the whole day. So the source of happiness and unhappiness, you have to observe, it is within. This is within. I know it's really hard because I have been in this life more than 20 years and we keep practicing. So whatever you do is, you have to convince yourself that it is for you.
This is the first thing you have to understand. This is for myself. I'm collecting and cultivating something good for myself. Kindness is good. Compassion is good. Gratitude is good. I want to be beautiful. I want to be mentally healthy. I want to be physically healthy. So, as you are psychology students, you know what are the benefits of the positive emotions to your health. Okay? So please convince yourself that you do it for yourself. It is for yourself. And I wrote a quote that before we become psychologists or counselors or therapists to people, be your own therapist, be your own counselor, be your own psychologist. Only that you can serve others. If you cannot feel the happiness within you, how we can render our services to others? So this world needs you more. So the one and only qualification is we need more positive emotions and thoughts. So we practice, first I just let you to do the relaxation. Then we practice, we call it in Buddhism, metta meditation or loving friendliness meditation. So the technique is, as I explained, like to enable yourself to be kind, to be compassionate, to be friendly with yourself or with any kinds of thought you have. Sometimes you don't like stress, you are against stress. And how to be friendly with stress? This is the technique. And when you practice, when you are, the more kindness, compassion you have, the more pleasant and shining your face will become. This is the technique. Okay, and then we practice body scanning. Then I let you practice the gratitude meditation. We train ourselves to be content, to be grateful to whatever we have in life. Because life has ups and downs. There are parts of our life you cannot reject, but you have to accept. This is the more you reject, you know what happens? The more reject, the more frustration, anger will arise. That is, we have to accept. We have to be friendly with our life. So okay, now. Now I'm going to teach you what is the Buddhist meditation. Okay, what is the real mindfulness meditation in Buddhism? So mindfulness, like from the Western interpretation, you have many interpretation, many definition. But from Buddhism, mindfulness or sati is a state of mind which determines what is right, what is wrong, okay, but not to react even to the bad or to the good. You just be aware, no response at all, okay, because the nature of the mind is when there's something good, what the mind do, what the mind does, attach or love or like, yeah, there is like and dislike. When something goes wrong, you dislike. Yes? When something goes right, you like. So this is the nature of the mind. Like, dislike, love, hate, hatred. So this is the nature of the mind. So in mindfulness practicing, what we have to do is, what we have to train our mind is to be aware of any kinds of thoughts arising at the moment, any kinds of thoughts. So the simply technique is we call breathing exercise. You have to be mindful of your breath, okay, because it's easy to practice. Breathing in, breathing out. When the air goes in, touching your nostril, you just aware and mindful, breathing in. breathing out. That's all. And while you are focusing on your breath, any kinds of thoughts, emotion might arise. You know, you might go to England, you might go to Norway, you might go to this morning session, you might think, what is going on here? What is this man talking about? Like, different thoughts will come. So, in Buddhism, there are two conditions of every phenomenon: rising, passing away. Rising, passing away. Rising, passing. Any kinds of thoughts or emotion, anything in the world, you have only two conditions, phenomena: arising and passing. So similarly, when you are focusing your mind on your breath, or be aware of your breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, any kinds of thoughts or emotions will arise. Don't care. Why? Because if there is arising, there will be passing away. Any sound, you just don't care. As long as you are aware of your breath, as long as you are aware of your breath, anything happen around you, just don't care. Just be aware of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so we can start the mindfulness of breathing. Remember my guidelines. You are just observer. You are only the observer. Okay? No judgment, no identification. Just be aware and mindful of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Anything happens during your practice. Just don't care. Any thoughts your mind might want to go to the past, go to the future, worrying, frustration, anger. Okay, just let it be. So the term is, we call it let it be. Just let it be. I do my job, you do your job. Okay? You can close your eyes and follow my instruction. Take long breath 10 times again to let yourself feel the sensation of your breath. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, you are just an observer. No judgment, no identification, no labeling. Just feel your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Don't let yourself obsess with any kinds of feelings, with any kinds of thoughts you have. Just be aware of it. Kindly aware, kindly focus on your breath. No force. Just let it be. You are not creating any artificial breath. Let it be the way they are. You are just the observer. Remember my word. You are just the observer. Just observe it. Breathing in, breathing out. It's long breath, okay, it's long breath. It's short breath, okay, it is short breath. Doesn't matter what kinds of breath you will experience.
Just be aware. Just be mindful. Just be kind to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. While you are focusing on your breath, you might hear different sounds. You might experience different thoughts, different emotions. Just let it be. Just let it be. As long as you are aware and mindful of your breath, let us practice. Okay. Don't open your eyes. Now you can relax your body. Yeah. So it's time for you to ask the question regarding the session, your experiences. Now it's time for us to discuss and questions and answer session. Okay? You have any questions? Yeah.
How much time do you spend meditating?
You mean me? Okay. If I go to, we call it meditation center, I will meditate the whole day. Like if I go there for 1 week, I will start in the morning like 5 o'clock, then until 10 or 11 o'clock at night, but off and on, like 1 hour sitting, 1 hour walking meditation. We call it walking meditation. Then normally, yeah, my maximum is 2 hours, but my daily practice is only 1 hour or 30 minutes. Then I do twice a day, in the morning or before going to bed. Yeah. Okay? Any question? Please feel free to ask, because you come to learn. So what is your experiences during meditation? What happened to your mind? Yeah? Yeah, question? No?
I felt very peaceful. My mind wandered a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It kept going places.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot to control that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me give you a simile. Yesterday, yeah, give me a simile. I will give you a simile. If you hold this and try your best to still this water, okay? Will it still or not? No. You have to put down and just observe it. Similarly, the mind, you cannot hold. The more you hold, what happened to it? It will wander, go everywhere, from one object to another object. Different stories in life, we call mind wandering. So what you have to do in meditation is, you are not supposed to control your mind or force your mind to stop thinking. You must stop. No. As I have explained, you have to be aware. You have to be aware. So the first technique is, you have to be mindful of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. No judgment. No mental reaction or response. So that mental power will train you, will teach you to focus on your thoughts, on your emotions, not to accept, okay, it's just arising and passing, arising and passing, and train your mind train yourself not to be obsessed by that thoughts. So mind wandering is the nature. Like for example, when you play some game of football or tennis, so can you let yourself relax? Like for 1 minute or 2 minutes? No, it might take time to let your body relax. So similarly, because our mind has been very busy, assignment, this work, like always running. So when you sit down and you want them to relax and want them not to think, is a little bit hard. That is why no need to hold. Just you are the observer. So if it is like if it runs or wanders to the past, okay, let it be. Let it be, as long as you are aware of your thoughts. And so your reaction, like when you focus on your breath, your mind might wander. The reaction is no anger. You just kindly, okay, you come back to your breath, breathing in. You go again, okay, I accept it. I don't get angry with you. I don't get frustrated with you. Like no frustration. Like even the mind wander, you just say, okay, I bring it back. Very kindly bring it back and focus on your breath. So, but for the good practitioner, like it might take time to still your mind. So like 10 minutes, no, you cannot do to totally still your mind. At least you need 1 hour or 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Any question?
Any questions? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. You can ask.
When you're not meditating, what do you spend your time doing?
You ask me, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. I don't always meditate. I do, to be honest, I'm a director here and I have to look after everything. And we run 2 centers. This is one center, another one is a special needs child development center for special needs children. So we have 5 volunteers from Hungary. Can you raise your hand? Yeah, they are working here with us. They are from Hungary. So besides doing meditation, while I walk, eating, I'm trying my best to practice with loving friendliness meditation. I keep saying every second as much as possible, there are one sentence. May all beings be well and happy. May all beings be well and happy. If someone come to me, I try to say, may she be well and happy. May he be well and happy. So I study, I arrange something, like organize many things. So a part of meditation I also work. Yeah.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
What is your diet? How your diet?
I'm sorry?
What are you eating? What is your diet?
Ah.
How often do you?
We are Cambodian, so Cambodian are like Thailand. So the food is very similar to Thailand. So we eat rice, mostly like Sri Lankan. We eat rice and soup and kind of fried, I think, vegetables. And yeah, that's all.
How many times per day do you eat?
Okay, so according to rule, we have 2 times. We have 2 times, more breakfast and lunch. But in case if you are sick, you are allowed to have some kinds of porridge because you have to take medicine. But according to the rule, you cannot take light dinner. You cannot, only fruit juice or tea or kinds of stuff. Only.
What time is your breakfast?
It depends on the place. Here we have 7 o'clock, we have a breakfast, and lunch 11 o'clock. And in Cambodia where I stay, 6:36 is breakfast and 10:30 is the lunch.
After.
No, like we have, like as I said, fruit juice, only the soft drink, liquid. So the purpose is like it's easy for meditation. Like when you have very heavy dinner, you cannot meditate. You feel sleepy. So this is the purpose for meditation. But to be honest with you, not everyone practice meditation. Even every monk they don't practice. So they practice different things like generosity or rendering social services. But sometimes they don't practice insight meditation, but they practice loving friendliness meditation. Like we have the daily, we call it praying. So after
break, we have 10 minutes meditation. So mostly we practice loving friendliness meditation by saying, may I be well and happy, may everyone be well and happy, may my parents, may my friends, like that. So, yeah.
Do you eat sweets?
Sorry?
Do you eat sweets?
Yeah. Okay? Okay, let her ask, yeah.
What made you become a monk in the first place?
Okay. Yeah. It's a long story, but I'm trying my best to do this, to explain. I was in Cambodia like in 99, and you know Cambodians suffered from the war, the civil war, and then my father left us, and then my mom has to raise 6 kids, including me. So finally, I was sent to the temple. Like I was a temple boy. Then one day, Sri Lankan monk come to my temple, and he met me and he asked me, "Do you want to go to Sri Lanka?" I said, "Yes, why not?" So you have to become a monk. I said, "Okay," because it's a tradition for us. Like become a monk is normal for Cambodians, for Thailand, like you know. And during my childhood, when we call it play believe, yeah, or pretend play, yeah, in psychology. Yeah. So my role was monk. So like I used the blanket. So then I came to Sri Lanka. So the reason becoming monk is to come to Sri Lanka and study. So but okay, I'm okay. Like I'm happy to be monk. Yeah. Okay.
So what did you study?
Like we have our own subjects. Like we have to study Buddhism, meditation, Pali, Sanskrit, and we also study maths. But during my university, I selected psychology. Yeah.
You said that meditation helps alleviate depression, anger, anxiety, those kinds of emotions that I think a lot of us feel quite often. Do you still feel those feelings, or?
Very good question, and I'm grateful to you. Yes, I feel everything, okay, as you. But the thing is, the way I react to it is not that. It's not that negative. I give you a good example. Yesterday, because I am a director, I have to look for everything. Then one monk tell me that he cannot do that. So suddenly, a little bit, frustrated. Then, but at that moment, something come up like, okay, no need to say anything. You must be kind to him. You have to change your reaction. So then I change my reaction. I say, okay, you cannot do. Okay, come with me. And like I use my different. I change the way I respond. So I feel everything. I'm sorry, but most of the time, I practice loving friendliness meditation by saying. So to replace the negative thoughts most of the time. So I feel, but the thing is I don't let them consume me or control me. Instead I control them, not control them, but the more you're aware of your thoughts, your negative thoughts, the more control you have over it. That is the technique of mindfulness meditation. Okay? Any questions? Free of charge, I told you, okay? Yeah, okay, so sorry.
How long did it take for you felt like you could meditate effectively? Whether it was doing something with you?
Okay, like effectively to meditate, it's very simple. Like you can ask yourself how effective it is to regularly do exercises. You have to do every day, to be honest with you. You have to do every day. You have to follow it on the regular basis, like you eat the food. Okay, this is the simile I gave to the people. Are you applying cream? Yeah? You apply, yeah? And how long does it take to see the change of your skin? It might take very long time. Similarly, the mind is the same. You have to practice very regularly, like twice a day is the most effective. And if you have time, you can go for meditation retreat, like 1 week, no phone, nothing. You just be with yourself, be in the forest, so you can study a lot of yourself. So yeah, twice a day, maybe 10 minutes, it doesn't matter how long, but you have to practice every day. Like we apply the cream, eat the food. You have to do every day. Yeah.
What is the daily problem?
I cannot hear.
The daily problem of the monks.
The daily practice.
Daily program of the month.
Daily program of the month. It depends on the center or place wherever you live. Like here, we don't have much work here because monks here are students like you. They are reading different degrees, PhD, Master of Philosophy, Master and first degree. So here, their focus is study. Okay, but my role is different. But another place, like in the training center in Sri Lanka, in Cambodia, you have this is the program. Morning, 5 o'clock you have to get up, meditation. Then you have to clean the compound, the temple premises, and then you have to go for breakfast. Okay, the bell will be rung, and after breakfast you have to study and do homework. And sometimes if you are invited for lunch, outside lunch, by devotees, you have to go and come back again, prepare your book. 1 o'clock you have to start, the school will be started. So until 5 o'clock is school, then come back again, you have to clean the temple premises again all together, and then having a shower. Then 6:30 you have to go for meditation, and we call it daily puja or daily praying. And after that you have, I'm sorry, I forgot the lunch, yeah, you can lunch after lunch, yeah. And then after having shower, after puja, you have to go for having some drink, meal, soft drink all together. And after that, you have to go to study until 10:30. Then you have to go to bed. So this is the normal daily program at the training center. But some monks some monks in forest, their key focus is just only meditation. They only practice meditation, reading the book, meditation, reading the book. So this is the normal program. Yeah. Yeah.
So we cannot work. What do you have money for?
Yeah. Good answer. Good question. Yeah. We don't work. Like we work, but we are salaryless. We don't have salary. We are not paid. So how we run this center or how we run everything is, in Buddhism we call it dana or generosity or donation. You got donation from devotees. Yeah. So for example, for myself, I have everything because they donated us. And even my study is sponsored by some devotees, group of devotees. So it seems that we don't work, but we play a role, like we guide people, we teach meditation, we give Dhamma talk, and we travel like to teach the people and to work for the people, but for the sake of their happiness. So normally in Cambodia, in Sri Lanka, they donate or they offer some money or something. So we call it, this is a part of the practice in Buddhism, we call it generosity, giving whatever you have for the sake of others. So we live depending on devotees' generosity. Yeah. But when we, for example, we are free to live this life. If I live this life, I cannot take anything. I just live everything, then I go back home. Yeah. Okay? Any question? Any more? Yeah?
Can only men be monks, or women be monks as well?
I cannot. What's
And can only men be monks, or can women be monks as well?
female? Okay. They can be nun. They cannot be monk. Yeah. Yeah. They can be nun. They can. If you want, yeah. You are warmly welcome to our community. Yeah. But you have to go the same practice. Yeah. You have to do the same practice. But you have to work very hard. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Any more questions? From Sri Lankans? You don't have any question?
Can I ask you how many monks is in Sri Lanka now? Percentage?
The percentage of the monk. As I guess, how maybe 40,000 monks in Sri Lanka. Cambodian is more, Thailand is more, yeah. Sri Lankan is less. Okay, being 4 days in Sri Lanka, new culture, new environment, you know. Just remember, monks are human. Okay, they are human, and they are not superhuman. They are human as you. The thing is, we just went under training. That's all. Yeah.
Do you have any rules that you want to follow?
Yeah. We have rules. For us, we have 227 rules. But to be honest with you, some are easily breakable, but they are not punishable. Okay, you can, like, for example, wearing the most expensive shoes, you cannot wear. You cannot wear. And if you wear, like, it won't be punished, but it's not good for the monk. Like, you will be criticized. That is the reason. So you are not allowed to wear the most expensive slippers or shoes. And dinner is one. You cannot have dinner except you are sick. There are many rules, but the basic rules for us, we have followed 4. 4 is the basic rules. Do you want to know?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Others, like, they are, like, we call it the good manners, like when you go somewhere, how to sit, how to talk, how to walk. We have everything. I mean, Buddha provided everything, even how to eat, you know, even how to help someone. Everything is provided. Everything is set as rules. So, but the basic rules that how to say that, destroy the monkhood. If you break these rules, you won't be monk anymore. You have to destroy these 4 rules. One is sexual intercourse. You are not allowed to have. And then stealing, and then killing human, you are not allowed. And another thing is claiming that you have reached enlightenment, but you are not. So this 4. If anyone break these 4 rules, you are no more monk. You have to leave, go back home. Others, forgivable. But you have to go under some kinds of punishment, some practice, you know, like 7 days practice. For example, if I break some rule, like besides the 4 rules, I have to go somewhere for 1 week to meditate, to work a lot, to clean something, you know, it kinds of like not reinforcement, it's kinds of rehabilitation, you know. Okay?
Could you ever choose to no longer be a monk? Or are you a monk? Do you have to be a monk for life once you join?
Okay.
No, we have freedom to live. If you understand and feel it is hard for you to follow, okay, you are free to go. If you like, okay, I like this, it's okay for me, yeah, you can follow forever until you die. And if you go back and then you have family, then you, okay, something happened, okay, you think that I want to become a monk again, okay, you can become a monk. So it's a freedom, you have freedom to become a monk and to live this life whenever you want.
Yeah?
How often does a monk reach enlightenment, or is it very rare?
Yeah. Like it's a long time process, and you need not everyone will reach enlightenment, but we keep practicing to reach enlightenment, to reach enlightenment. Some monks, there was a monk from Germany. Yeah, there was many monks from Germany. His name is Jnana Vimala, and according to the report, he was enlightened one from Germany, not Sri Lanka. But there are many monks in the forest who practice in the forest. So we have different personalities, even when it comes to the practice. So some monks they reach earlier, some monks might take like 10 or 20 rebirth. No, it takes time because this is the practice. So, but there are monks. Yeah, not only monks, some lay people. Yeah.
Yeah, in the back.
What happens after you reach that point?
What happened?
I have to answer when I reach. Okay, I cannot give you the exact answer. So in Buddhism, we use simile. What happened when you reach that stage? Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen at that stage. Simply, from our own languages, you don't feel anything. No bad thoughts, emotion at all. We call it the ultimate blissfulness. No anger, no jealousy, no frustration, no depression, simply no negative thoughts, no negative emotions, but just positive emotions. Every time, 24 hours. 24 hours, you are happy. So this is the simple explanation.
Yeah? Higher power.
Okay. Your question is, are there some monks who have kinds of higher power or? Okay. Monks, I would say Buddhism. We don't believe in God, but we believe that there are gods. Can you understand that? We don't believe in God or gods, but we believe that there are gods. Can you understand these two statements? Okay, let me explain. I don't believe in you, but I believe that there is you. Do it make sense?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
It means that when you are believing God or when you are believing someone, according to, in terms of liberation, in terms of enlightenment, we are not supposed to believe in someone. We have to believe in ourselves. This is our philosophy. And there are gods, yes, in Buddhism. Angels, God, goddess, deities, there are. So, but the transformation is not from anyone else externally. There is no external power control us. There is only one who can control us, is ourselves. We human can be converted to any kinds of form. You can be a human, you can cultivate that qualities. If you want to be a human, if you want to be a dog, you can be a dog for next birth. If you cultivate the qualities that dog has. If you want to be a god, you have to cultivate the qualities that God has. This is we believe. So if you want to be the enlightened one, you have to cultivate the qualities of the enlightened one. So Buddhism is humanistic or human-centered philosophy, human-centered religion. Everything is created by human. It means we are responsible, accountable for everything happening in the world, not the God. We are the one who is responsible, accountable for everything happening in our life. Everything. Even the war, even the flood, what happened in Japan, even the natural disaster are the result of the human behavior. It's means global warming. Cutting trees. Who cut? God or human? Human cut. So if you want to protect the world, you have to work together as gods, because gods love this earth. They want to protect this earth. So human, we cannot bad human, not all, yeah. So in Buddhism, we don't believe in the power of gods, but we believe there is gods, and we believe in the power of human.
So for example, if a tsunami or any like catastrophic event, so how would humans could do this, or I don't know, rain or snow?
Rain is, we call it, it's natural, it's nature.
It's more like God.
We don't believe that. We believe it's a nature. Yeah, it's
Nature, yes, I know.
it's a natural phenomena. It happened, raining, flood, but we believe that there is a reaction of the human also. It's a natural process, but human is a part of that natural process to create everything happen in the world. Yeah.
So what is a God form then? God. So we believe basically that. I agree with you, but I just want to.
Yeah, it is fine. It's okay. Yeah, there's two things in the world: agree, disagree. It's okay. So, what is the role of the God? The role of the God is in Buddhism to enjoy their life. Like, for example, if I don't want to reach enlightenment because I like to enjoy the blissfulness, of our entertainment in here heaven, having many wives, having, the gods, like kings, they have many wives, they can enjoy the sensual pleasure, they have everything in the heaven. So if I want, I just go there and enjoy, but I need that quality to go there. So gods or deities in Buddhism like us, but they have different world, like they're happier than us, like they don't work too much, they just enjoy their lifestyle there. So their role is nothing like us, but they are just different from us. Yeah. Do it make sense?
So if I understood correctly, so the gods are the ones who are like enjoying the life?
Okay. It's a circle of life in Buddhism. Human, animal, or you will go to hell, or after being punished, you will come the human again, or but you will go to the heaven again. Like it's a circle of life. Okay, it's circle of life. Heaven, human, hell, hell, human, heaven. So in the human world, you have animals. So sometimes I can be born as a dog. It's a circle of life. So I wrote a quote that every action is the direct result of your mental state in Buddhism. Yeah. So your mind will create whoever you want to be. If you want to be a god, you have to cultivate that mental qualities. What the god has: mercy, compassion, loving kindness. And if you train your mind to create what the animal have, like this we call it the circle of life. So the purpose of enlightenment is to get rid of that circle, go out of that circle. So, yeah, do it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a bit, yeah.
If you come as a dog, how do you be the best dog that you can be to become like a human or a god at the next?
Okay. Good question. Yeah. It's a duration or period of time of punishment of your own mental state. I will give you a good story. There was a monk like me and practiced meditation a lot, but he was a little bit too attached to his role. So at the end of at his deathbed, okay, at his deathbed, his mind was attached to the role. So he was born as an insect. In your hair, I forgot, I don't know. Yeah. So that it's a little bit insect. So he had being reborn as that insect and stayed in the role for 7 days. So after 7 days, he went to heaven. So the duration of lifetime, a dog or parrots or insect are the result of your mental state. After finish it, you have to go. You have to go back. In Buddhism, nothing is permanent. Things is impermanent, changeable. This is why we call cycle of life. So it's a time of the punishment of your own mental state, and you have to remember it is not created by the Buddha, it's created by me. It is created by your own mental state. Yeah. Yeah.
Some religions believe that automatically by not practicing that you are condemned to things like hell. Does the cycle of life still exist in your beliefs for people who are practicing?
I cannot hear the question. Can anyone hear? I can't hear the question.
So in some religions, if you're not practicing, then you automatically will go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Do people who aren't practicing, they still go through the same cycle?
Let me say this, and I'm not saying that our philosophy is right. What the Buddha said is, he said his teaching is, this is the natural phenomena. Like going to enlightenment, or going to heaven, to be a human, you no need to be a Buddhist, you no need to be a Christian, you no need to be Islam. No, you are just human. You are just human. I mean, to be kind, you no need to be a Buddhist. To give, you no need to be a Buddhist. To meditate, you no need to be a Buddhist. So, we call it this natural phenomena. Everyone. You might think that, okay, everybody go to heaven. No, they go to hell also. So, what I want to say, the Buddha said this is the natural phenomena, this is circle of life we have to go through. But it depends on our mental state. If you are too attached to Cambodia, you will be born as Cambodian again. If you are extreme nationalist, you Cambodian or German, you will become a German again. So it depends on you. If you go, I want to become a United American, yeah, you have to change your mind. But if you're too attached to your mother, okay, I want to be a German, I want to be a Hungarian again. Okay, it's your decision. So you will become a German, you become a Hungarian. So what I want to say, it is the state of mind. Okay, because I mean we don't use the word believe. So this is, but the people have different, dressing, clothes and culture. But to understand Buddhism, you have to remove the layers of culture and belief system. So this is just beliefs, like not belief system, but it's a part of the practice. But to understand Buddhism, you have to remove this nationality, race, culture, or rituals. You have to remove. Only then you can understand the philosophy of Buddhism. Okay, it is clear? Okay.
It's over.
Final one, you can ask, okay?
I was just wondering, if you broke one of the 4 rules before you started being a monk, would you still be allowed to become a monk afterwards? Or would you be allowed to train as a monk afterwards?
Anyone can hear?
If you broke any 4 rules before you became one, would you still be able afterwards, or would you be allowed?
Before coming a monk, if someone broke the rules, yeah? Let me say this, past in Buddhism, past cannot be deleted, cannot be edited, but only can be accepted. The past is belong to the past. If you decide that, okay, I was wrong, now I want to be a good person, you can become a monk. It doesn't matter whatever happened in the past. So it is the past. If you keep worrying about the past, it's your problem. So you still have the possibility to become a monk, even you have broken the 4 basic rules before you becoming a monk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Final one. Yeah. You can ask.
Do Buddhists believe that, I mean, I could be mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been it's possible that you've been in many different lives before you're in your current one, right? So, are there do they think they're fixed, I don't know, I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, but
It's okay.
do they think there's a fixed amount of creatures in the world then? Or can people be born for the first time as well? Does that make sense?
But did any?
If everyone's being reincarnated.
Oh, did you mean
Life after death? Or can someone
life of death, rebirth?
Yeah. Can someone be born for the very first time and not without reincarnation?
Without having
So is there a
previous
new
life.
existence?
Yeah, I don't have land, but I ask you, can you see the bulb? If I switch off this and I switch on again, can anyone claim that the light now we have was the before one, was the former one? Can anyone claim? Can anyone say that? You might say, yes, it was the former one. No, it was a new one. You can say, but you cannot prove. Yeah? So the concept of rebirth. Okay, have you ever seen Wednesday? Yeah? Have you ever seen Wednesday? Friday? Thursday? Have you ever seen? Really? You have? Have you ever touched them? No. They are there. They are there. But we cannot prove that there is
there is Wednesday. Okay, similarly, there is a circle of life in Buddhism. There is no end. No, there is no beginning, but there is end. So the end is enlightenment. So we everyone keep, being born again and again. That death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. This is the circle of life, and no new, no old. This is just a circle of life. Do I make sense? Yeah. So, but the thing is, we cannot prove, because it is a state of mentality, a state of philosophy. Like I said, Wednesday, New Year, we know that there is, but we never see, we never feel, we never touch, because it's a part of our consciousness, so you cannot touch, but you cannot see, but you can only experience by your own self, by practicing it. Okay, so thank you. I'm sorry we are running out of time, and so it's a great honor to have you all here. So I share what I know. Okay, and so I'm very happy to be with you all. And any shortcomings or any fault, I'm seeking your apology. And my all credits go to the coordinators who come from, mental health volunteers program, yeah. So thank you very much, and I know Sister Gangika, yeah? You know her? Yeah. So she's the one who organized this, and she led me to do the program. And very happy to see you, and just to share the philosophy of life. And when you sit down alone, you realize a lot of things. Your happiness, your sadness, to be honest, it is not your boyfriend or girlfriend or your mother, no. It is your own mind. It is your own mind. When you understand that, it's really hard to understand, but you understand that it is your own mind, create everything, you can navigate your life. Okay, so keep smiling. At any kinds of situation in life, might be storming, might be lightning, thunder, flooding, okay, it doesn't matter. When you change the way you interpret the external circumstances in life, try to create more sources within to be happy. You will be happy, not only happy, you will be the most beautiful ladies in the world. Okay, thank you. So wish you good luck and good health. Okay. Okay, so enjoy your pink coconut drink. Yeah, please. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You can go to washroom, yeah?